Now that's industry. System, which is how I prefer it, because I find the system to be a bit of a daisy chain, you know, self-perpetuating system of academia.
The chewing down. Any questions? Sure. Or we can alternate. Doesn't matter. Sure.
Do you think the stool should be moved here so that I'm not looking off so far off?
Yeah, sure.
Up to you.
Yeah. Here, can I just put this?
You can put it on the mantle, or we're not. I don't know if you can tell. We're not really precious about stuff.
In my opinion, that's the way it should be. I don't
It's
like
just things. The very first new car I bought was a Mazda 323, and I went and I picked it up at the car dealership, and I drove down the road, and I pulled into a gas station, and I got out and I went around the side, and I found a little spot that hardly anyone could see, and I took my key and I scratched it. Brand new car. It had like 12 kilometers on it, and I said to myself, it's not perfect anymore. I don't have to worry. It's just a fucking tool, right?
That's true. I agree.
But we got other things to do besides sweep floors and vacuum.
Yeah, no, definitely. Alright. So your images often contain subject matter not traditionally considered as beautiful, but through the process of taking a photograph and making it print, they become so. Can you explain how this occurs? Do you think it has any relation to photography's ability to objectify its subject matter?
Wow. Can you say that again? Can you break that into two parts?
Sure.
I'm a high school dropout. It's like,
let's see.
so actually, can I rephrase it so I get straight in my head? Because I believe that until you can actually verbalize something yourself, you can't really understand it. So you're saying I take a lot of pictures of things that aren't traditionally considered beautiful, but the prints end up kind of being beautiful. And then there was a question attached to that. How does that happen?
Yeah, basically how does it happen? And I was just wondering if you think, but it's related to how photography can objectify itself.
Okay, yeah, so that's sort of two things. Yeah. The how it happens. I'm a man, I can only do one thing at a time. And that certainly reduces my work potential. I'm kind of a formalist when it comes to photography, which is sort of weird because my stuff looks like documents, but there's, if you look at my work, there's like, they're always really organized, the images. And I like light a lot, so I either add light or I look at the light that I'm shooting. You know, it's like I won't just take a picture of a person where they're standing. We move to where the background can be organized, and the light on them is kind of what I want, given the sort of the parameters of what I'm dealing with. A lot of the people I meet, you know, I'll meet someone on the street and we'll talk for 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll move somewhere and start taking pictures. So is that too noisy? Or, because we could probably get that log in the other room or something.
Well, I turned down the other mic, maybe.
Okay.
I don't want to move him, poor guy.
Okay, well, let's just leave it like that then.
Yeah.
So,
I always take it out.
Yeah. Okay, well, sorry for the interruption, but hey, welcome to my life. It's about interruptions. So how it happens, I believe there's certain magic in photography, and if you analyze things too much, it's just like, I like analyzing things just enough, but I don't like to overthink them. So how it happens, I think, is just the way I mean, I can't say it how it's, to me, that's the magic of, and this sounds immodest, but I think each photographer brings certain sets of aesthetics and biases and personality and approach to what they do, and my biases and personality and aesthetics and approach just seem to yield those kind of images. So like I can't really describe how I do it. I just know that when I go through and do the edit, that's one of the parameters I edit for, is I like the pictures to be kind of beautiful, even though they're of what you would describe as, or what you said was sort of non-traditional beautiful things. crack addicts and people you meet on the street and landscapes and stuff like that. I mean, my landscape, I also shoot a lot of landscapes, and they're not really typical, I suppose. I mean, that's just sort of, that's what I see, and that's what I take pictures of.